And we're off. Welcome to the jungle, bro. When they're pouring concrete out here, you just run right through it. There ain't no going around, nothing. This guy said, nope, I'm going right through it. And we're off. What do you guys think of this thing? Look at that. It's just got like a vibrating motor on it, and they pull it back. Look at this rebar. They're backing the truck right over the rebar. No chairs. You guys aren't going to like that. Or Adobes. Look at all the trucks lined up. We're ready to roll. What do you guys think of this thing? Would you guys use this to screed? You'll get a good shot right here. There it is. And we're off. We got a homemade excavator here, and it's amazing. Look at the winch on it. Look at the wheels. And it's more advanced than some of these guys posting on YouTube. It's crazy. And we are off. Check out the new Georgia buggies. These are going to replace the power buggies. They're going to be obsolete. Look at this baby. That's how you dump some concrete. And we're off. I guess the technology is all you need is a garden rake. Look at the forms. Pretty sweet. Particle board. Let's stick some pieces of wood to hold it. Nice. Would you guys stand on this staircase while you're stripping it? What's holding this up? This guy is nuts. Not sure how many cocktails this guy had, but he didn't just ride through wet concrete. He went through like a mile of it. Look at that. Yep, we're off. Sometimes things just don't work out, right? Check that out. Come on, who would think this would work? This guy's crazier than a shithouse rat. And we're off. What do you guys think? They poured us a little too wet. Look at that sweet forming they did, though. And we're off. This guy's got a new way to screed concrete. Just grab the ladder and let it rip. And we're off. Now, this had to be easy money style because it doesn't look like anyone did anything. Look at this work. And we're off. What do you guys think? They added a little bit too much water here. No need for the price of a pump. We'll just flow it downhill. Check that out. That's some ingenuity, right? And we're off. So these guys are using wood for ramps. How do you think this is going to go? That track loader is so heavy. There, whoops-a-daisy. There he goes. Nice. And we're off. These guys have discovered gravity. Everyone says there was a blowout. These guys are actually pumping it, letting it run like a river. So this is how you can use gravity. We're off. Another great invention here. Check out this homemade ViberScreed. What do you guys think? Pass or fail? And we're off. Once again, one of the greatest videos I've ever seen. What do these guys think is going to happen? At least bro jumped away and knows it's going to let loose with about 4 tons of concrete. You're going to go surfing on top of that. And we're off. Back in Indiana. You know it. No setup here, no brains, no problem. Just hit it on the grass and dirt and pull it with a rake. And we're off. This is how to pour a concrete roof. Don't ask me why you would want to do that or why you would do that, but these boys are just using gravity. Going to come out great. And we're off. Most technology I see now for concrete's pretty insignificant. This looks pretty useful and looks like it worked pretty well. So where do you apply it to get this job? That's what you call job security for at least a month or so, maybe 2 months. And we're off. We got one guy here finishing 1,000 yards. I don't know what could go wrong. All you need is go barefooted and get yourself a power trowel. Should be real good. And we're off. Let's bring a full-size excavator to demo a driveway. And while we're at it, let's doink, rip the roof right off of the place. And we're off. They say the subgrade is the most important before pouring concrete. This dude made a vibra plate and a whacker all in one. Thing's amazing. And we're off. Definitely no deputy inspector on this one. This is some self-leveling. What do you guys think? Too wet? Can you imagine pouring concrete and they show up with this crap? It looks like they use bags of concrete and batch that. Look at that crap. And we're off. I think this job's a little overwhelming for this guy. Looks like he's going to have a breakdown. And we're off. Who came up with this idea and how did it not fall? How is it still up? And we're off. Is little Chi Tito the best come-along guy in the Midwest? I'd have to say yeah. And he told the Jefe, the boss, that no pump, no trabajo, no work for me. Look at him go. Little Gordito will rake that whole floor. Look, he ain't messing around. And we're off. Check this ingenuity out. They're going to pour 80 yards this way. Look at how they're filling this. Whoops. Something's going in the water. What do you guys think of this pour? Pretty amazing. I don't think he should have went on that hill. Whoa. Oh, man, this didn't work out too good for these boys. This is probably a redo. What do you guys think? Did they pull it off or what? And we're off. This is a crazy concrete pour 4 stories up. I'm sure OSHA approved this, but at least they all have the same hard hats and shirts on and they're uniformed. But he just hangs on this, they crane him back up and down 5 stories and let it rip. So what is this thing, like a concrete pulverizer? Is this the Flintstones or what? And we're off. This is about a $30,000 disaster. Look at this. No excuse for this. It blew out. Look at all that concrete they got to clean up. Ooh, yeah, we're off. Who knew that painting a curb would be so satisfying to watch? Check this out. It actually looks like a decent business, too. It's not hard labor or nothing. You just go around painting curbs. How hard could that be? Looks like the equipment's not too expensive. It's got like a compressor on it. The air blows the dirt off of this thing. You just go around and paint these. How do you screw this up? I mean, it's better than digging ditches, right? What do you guys think of this as a business? Or it's just satisfying to watch this guy paint the curb? I don't know. What do you guys think? And we're off. Get a load of this guy. He's either really ambitious or he doesn't realize he's got 2 flats and he's hammered drunk. Look at this guy. You can load it with a flat like that, but you can't turn the way he's doing it. He bent the rim and the whole bit. I don't know what's going on here. What do you guys think? This spin screed looks like it works pretty good doing curb and gutter. This is actually a tool that I wouldn't mind having. That makes it look easy. And we're off. Now that's a huge rock and that's a huge blade cutting that. Is that a diamond blade or what? No water run into that, or that thing looks like it'd wear out pretty quick. What do you guys think? Pretty crazy. We're off. Pouring concrete wetter than Niagara Falls. Check that out. Let it flow, bro. And we're off. These are some awesome new finishing techniques. This guy's just beating the elevations in with a string and a board. And we're off. I can't believe this didn't hold with those 2 kickers they had in there. Maybe they can save it. Look at that. First things first, check out West Coast Custom Concrete on YouTube, full-length videos. Now this is one easy money pour here. What do you guys think of that flowable concrete? Pretty sweet, right? Dear God, imagine if they poured concrete in this. It falls over before the pour. Wow. Okay, this wall is holding about 8 feet of dirt. It looks pretty strong. I can't believe that stick didn't hold it up. And we're off. Now this is some flowable, self-leveling concrete if I've ever seen it. Okay, and we're off. So this lady drank a handle of vodka and thought it'd be a good idea to walk through wet concrete. But she wasn't that hammered because she had the presence of mind to put a bag on one of her feet. Tell me why this is so satisfying to watch. This is a one-hitter quitter. So the new finish here is the rebar look. This ain't the... And we're off. I absolutely love these concrete designs with these molds. What do you guys think? I think they're stunning. And we're off, boys. I wish I was there when I listened to these guys strategize this pour. Get a load of the curb. They freehand it with, it looks like 1-inch rock, and they probably poured that at a 3-inch, and they did a good job shaping it just by the look of this work. And then we're going to shoot this water with 10% water reducer, right? Okay, and we're off. This is awesome. This is a new finish. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's a squeegee finish, we're going to call it. I don't know where these guys are, but this is almost the most insane thing I've ever seen. Get a load of that work and the finish, and look at the dummies standing around watching them do this. Okay, and we're off. These guys were going to pour that day, and the guy on the excavator broke the main line and flooded the whole job. I suspect they won't be pouring this anytime soon. Look at all that water just gushing. That's why you got to mark the utilities. That's a gusher, man. Shut that off. Okay, let's skip the fact of how bad this stamp is and look at the front entryway. It looks like the water is going to drain right into the building. Go figure. Man, and we're off. I'm sure you could hire these boys cheap. Check out this idea they came up with to shoot the concrete in. You need them to pour your garage floor. Check that out. The whole thing fell in on them. This is what they came up with. They're going to shoot 2 loads, 2 guys, piss wet, and they're going to pull it with rakes from one end to the other. I love that come along technique. Check out these chutes. These things are absolutely brilliant. What do you guys think of this? We're off. What we got here is a couple cowboys taking full swings with full-size sledgehammers. I've never seen soil like that or have to drive them like that, but nice. We're off. This is actually a really cool way to clear this ditch out. There's no residual that you got to broom it. That tire drags it towards you. Works pretty good. And we're off. For some reason, I can't explain it, but this is oddly satisfying. I could watch this all day. Okay, I got 2 questions here. Where did he get the bat? And why is he wailing on his chute with it? And what does he think he's going to accomplish? Answer that for me. Okay, Bubba wanted to use the Georgia buggy, but Cletus made these chutes, and we just shot it down the hill, and then we used our come-alongs and raked it another 100 feet. And we're off. Get a load of this guy. He's either really ambitious or he doesn't realize he's got 2 flats and he's hammered drunk. Look at this guy. You can load it with a flat like that, but you can't turn the way he's doing it. He bent the rim and the whole bit. I don't know what's going on here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, put it on the ground. Oh, fuck, I forgot to go on. Hang on. Yo, hey Junior, you guys okay in here? I'm gonna go up there. I'll come back if you need me. I'm gonna get the